Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury. ArchieLuxury from the ArchieLuxury channel, the Paul Pluta channel, and ArchieLuxury corporate. Guys, keep watching. Keep watching. I need the viewers. I need the viewers. I need the subs. I need it. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Tell your friends, whether you like them or hate them. Just tell them anyhow. ArchieLuxury on YouTube. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the Paul Pluta channel. Today guys, I'm doing a paid review. This is paid review 20 SE15. Quick wristwatch check. Patek 5196. Calatrava manual wind. Okay, let's jump straight in there. 20 SE15. Hi Arch, I'm doing another paid review. Please refer to me as Mad Max. This will be part 2. Sending you 50 US. Update, I took your advice and ordered a Speedy from Omega and decided to not get the overhyped Daytona. Thanks for saving me a lot of money. I have no urge to add the Daytona anymore. It's out of my price range anyhow. I also added a Rolex Explorer 1 39mm, a real beauty. So I have a Submariner no date 2018. A Rolex GMT Batman 2019 and a Speedy Omega Man on the Moon and an Explorer 1 39mm. My next piece, once I save up, will be a Lange 37mm extra thin. Then I think I'm done unless I get unexpected income lavished upon me by a surprise benefactor. We all can dream. What do you think of the collection? What do I need in your opinion? Just a side note, I think the prices of Rolex watches, stainless steel prices are absurd regardless of supply and demand. 27,000 for a Hulk is way too much. I think people are uninformed and lazy, honestly. Jumping on the bandwagon and hoping the watches will turn into gold. Paul Newman's Daytona sold for 17 million because he was a silver screen icon and philanthropist. My Daytona or sub will never fetch absurd prices because Rolex watches are very common. I will make this short, but I wonder if a person who pays 27,000 for a Hulk has ever been to a AP boutique or a Lange boutique. For 27,000 there are so many better options. I'm not saying to spend that kind of money. But if you are, at least make an educated decision. Am I right? Also, I had a Hulk and it was not my cup of tea. The green was very green and I'm not a fan of the date feature on the sub. Robert Redford, Steve McQueen had pure subs. Also, the name Hulk is only a nickname. We are projecting fantasies on what is really a green Daytona. Rolex would never refer to a green Daytona as a Hulk. The Panda Daytona was overrated. Compare it to an AP Royal Oak chronograph, no contest, let's all wake up. When I tried on the AP, I had my Batman, and it honestly looked like a toy compared to the AP. Anyhow, I like your new style of hosting and the fact you are restraining yourself from cursing. Keep up the vids coming. Mad Max. So Mad Max himself there, what's he got there? Very interesting question, very interesting collection. I do like that. I do like the mix he's got there. So he's now got, let's just go through this. Let's do a check. So he's got a no date sub 2018 GMT Batgirl, so no date sub ceramic, a Batgirl on Jubilee, and an Explorer and a Speedy. My next piece, once they save up, will be a 37mm extra thin. Okay. So I gotta tell you, my advice to you, stop. Don't get an extra thin. I'm not really super keen on extra thin watches. The problem with ultra thin movements, extra thin watches, is they have ultra thin movements. They generally don't have cool tolerances. I'd rather have a bit thicker and last a lot longer. Yes, sir. So I would say, if you're going to buy a Lange, there's a lot of beautiful Langes. I would say Lange 1, an 1815. There's a number of great watches there. You must buy Lange pre-owned. Do not buy Lange new. They, on the secondary market, good value. On the new market, toxic. I wouldn't buy Lange new. If you're looking at Lange, you've got to look at Patek as well. There's some great buys in the Patek market. But I got to tell you, if I were you, I'm not trying to dampen your enthusiasm, maybe a steel Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso could be that watch. Now, I'm not trying to say don't get a Lange or don't get a Patek, but I honestly think with your current collection, a Reverso would be a great piece to have, and then we could go Patek or Lange. We're in COVID-19 times, the economy's a bit fooked. That's probably, and I wouldn't ever get rid of the Reverso. I think Reverso, super, super cool. I love Reversos. I really do. That's probably what I would do. So let's just go through some of your questions there. What do I think of the collection? I love it. You have got No Date Sub, Batgirl, Explorer, and a Speedy. 4 pieces that really cover a lot of situations. You've got a diver, you've got a GMT, you've got a chronograph, and you've got the Explorer as a one and done, just a gorgeous icon. I would probably add a Reverso. That's what I would add. A lot less money, but it's a lot of watch. I think a steel Reverso, absolutely. I got the Grand Reverso Grand Date. I think it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's going to be a fair bit cheaper because it's steel. Now, Patek in steel is crazy money. I mean, I'm wearing a 5196. You could get a steel Reverso for less than half. I would go the bigger size, the grand size. Even the tributes to 1931, the tribute collections are fantastic. I reckon that could be that niche. Get a Lange later on. I'm not sure how old you are. Do you tell me how old you are? No, you don't. You don't. But that's kind of what I think would be the way to go there. Let me just have a quick look here. You're an enthusiast. Okay, it's just having a sticky here at the notes I've got here. Okay, so that's what I do. I reckon consider a JLC. What do I need in my opinion? I got to tell you, man, you got a beautiful collection. I don't think you need anything. It is beautiful. That is, those 4 pieces, you're really done. You've got 3 Rolex and an Omega. Ah, that's a dream collection. That's a dream collection, man. That's a dream collection. What do you need? You don't need anything. But if you were going to add, I reckon the Reverso would hit that spot beautifully. I tend to agree with you. I think the prices of Rolex Steel Sports is ridiculous. It's ridiculous, okay? It is ridiculous. 27 for a Hulk, that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And I tend to agree. People just follow the herd. Sheep. People are sheep. They just follow the herd instead of being an individual. And you know, the funny thing is, Paul Newman's Daytona was the dog of the dog of the dogs. Because in the 70s, when he was given this watch, everyone wanted an automatic chronograph. If you were going to buy a chronograph, you bought an automatic. So it's quite an interesting story there. And I agree, for 27,000, man, I would be seriously, there is some amazing stuff you can buy for 27,000. So, you know, that's kind of how it is there. I wouldn't, some of the APs, they kind of annoy me. I kind of, AP's a brand, I got a bit of a love-hate relationship. I had an AP, I got burnt on service. But I do agree, AP is a beautiful brand. I still think Rolex has its place. Not to put AP out, but I think Rolex is a very good, very cool watch to have there. I can't deny that, Mad Max. But I like your collection. It's beautifully structured. You don't need anything. You don't need anything. In these times, maybe it's beautiful as it is. So, yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's very, very cool. Beautiful collection. Nice pieces. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Just enjoy it. So, yeah, that's what I reckon. I reckon enjoy it. Really enjoy it. It's a beautiful collection to have there. So, well done. Well done. That's a gorgeous collection. It's gorgeous. It really is gorgeous. The back girls, they're getting crazy as well. They're ridiculous. They're ridiculous. You've got really nice collection. It's don't feel you have to always add stuff to it. You know, sometimes just enjoy what you've got, man. We're in hard times. You know, you've got a few beautiful I mean, if a man has 3 nice watches, that's pretty amazing. You've got 4, okay? You got 4. So, you've done pretty well. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap this baby up. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Don't be afraid to put some negative comments below. And remember, I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need these paid reviews to keep me on the YouTubes. Without the paid reviews, I wouldn't be here. Look in the description how to get a video made by ArchieLuxury. See you later, guys. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury. And who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the Pontiff goes. You know, some of my Pateks came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.